So I just want to talk about a piece of equipment that I see as being essential for monitoring temperatures. Obviously on the hot end, on the basking site, we use the infrared thermometer, the temperature gun. But on the cool end, we want to measure air temperatures. So I've got one of these in most of my Vivs. This is a Thermo Pro. These are, I think they're available in the US, or if not something very similar. I think Nick Alexander uses something very similar, if not the same. So what this does is it measures air temperature, and it also logs the high and the low temperatures that it achieves in the enclosure. So currently this is at 79.7. It's morning here, so the lights haven't been on very long, but so the temperature's climbing. This reading at the bottom here is the maximum that it got to, and this is the minimum that it got to. It also measures humidity. So currently we're at 30%, but again we've had a low of 20% and a high of 31. So it's just handy to keep a check on, you know, max and min that you achieve. Obviously, if this starts, the maximum in the cool end starts getting much higher than this, then I'll have to either adjust my thermostat or change a bulb. If the humidity starts getting too high, we'll have to deal with it. But it's just a really handy piece of kit, and I think everybody should put one in their enclosures just to keep a check on things. On the back, you've got a couple of buttons to. This one here will change it from Fahrenheit to centigrade. So that's it in centigrade. Turn that back to Fahrenheit. So we're back in Fahrenheit, and if we push and hold this button on the back, it resets the values, takes everything back to 0, and that's completely reset it. So I'll put that back in there again. Obviously everything is the same, all the numbers are the same, because this is the max and the min that it's achieved. Until it's left to run, you won't know where these are. So overnight that will drop back down to the minimum, and during the day this will get back up to its maximum. So yeah, handy piece of kit. I think everybody should put one in their cool end. You can move it around in there as well. You can put it halfway up and measure the temperatures there, and you know, they're just a really handy piece of kit.